They lost their son in the Parkland school massacre. Now these parents are going on the road, calling for changes to gun laws on a very special day. 7's Danielle Garcia live in Parkland with the details. Danielle.
Ethan, the parents of Joaquin Oliver left Parkland not long ago on what they call Guac's school bus, which is a nickname for their son Joaquin Oliver. They are heading straight to Orlando to the site of the Pulse nightclub massacre. There, they're going to be meeting with survivors, victims, family members, and state leaders. Then they're going to be traveling across the country to different cities that have been affected by gun violence.
Never forget. It's what the community said after the Parkland massacre, and what the parents of Joaquin Oliver, who died in the shooting, continued to say.
We're in the same spot. Never forget.
And in order to remind everyone, they're taking a tour of the country on this school bus to places like Orlando, Sandy Hook, and now Baltimore. All these places that have been affected by gun violence.
The 23 cities that we're going to be going and visiting is so they are some of those communities, because there are much more that are being affected to gun violence. We want to bring some hope. We want to bring some that perseverance that we have to keep in our head and our minds and our heart, because this fight is a lot hard to keep going.
Patricia and Manuel Oliver, along with other Parkland relatives and Moms Demand Action, will visit several cities over the course of 2 months, meeting with other survivors and families and leaders to fight gun violence.
What is more patriotic and loyal to our country? Endorse the gun industry or save lives? Well, I feel that we are going to be more patriotic, going around all the nation waving that flag.
There's a sign inside MSD that says, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." We're here today because 5 years ago, Manny and Patricia, other families and students chose to be that change by standing up and demanding action on common sense gun reform and school safety.
We need, all of us, we need to be out there doing widespread youth voter registration. We need to be doing canvassing with up-and-coming Democratic candidates trying to flip red districts blue. If we don't do this, if all of us doesn't contribute, I promise you it will be a repeat of 2016.
Because these parents will continue to turn their pain into their purpose.
Me as a mom, I want Joaquin to be very proud of every single thing that we do.
Well, I'm not letting people stop talking about Parkland. It won't happen. And that's why we're visiting these cities, because they feel exactly what we feel.
And so along the way, they're going to pick up other people in all of these different communities that want to join their caravan. And after about 2 months, they're going to end in Washington, D.C. You know, originally before they left about 2 days ago, they were planning on only visiting 23 cities. But now after what happened in Baltimore, they've added a 24th. Reporting live from Parkland, I'm Danielle Garcia, 7 News.